Okay, so this video is going to be me showing you different gang stalkers, who are obviously gang stalkers, and trolls from the spiritual bottom feeder philosophies who jump on the bandwagon. So they can't say, well, these people are just trying to get a rise out of you. It's my point exactly. That people use psychiatry to avoid your key points, and when they're wrong, and when they're desperate, and they're trying to provoke me to go in the psych ward. There are different groups that are doing it, political groups. There are intelligence agencies, local law enforcement, etc. And even if you say, well, you insulted all these groups, that's irrelevant. Their motivation is irrelevant. What they're doing is unlawful, and it proves my point that psychiatry is a fraud, and that there are people gang stalking me or group stalking me, and many of them work for the government, and their membership in political groups and secret societies overlaps. They are Satanists, the worst criminals, the LGBT community, feminists, atheists, and racists. And for any of these people to turn around and pretend like they're on the people's side is absolutely appalling. They're all status quo trash. You can't face me in a debate. I've offered around $100,000 if you add all my challenges up to anyone who can disprove different key points, specific key points, and $1,000 for anyone who can disprove key points in my videos in general, definitively. They can't do it. Without further ado, these are just a few catfishes. For privacy reasons, I can't include their faces. I'm not going to say anything anymore. Everything's going to be self-evident. And I'm going to do this while I'm playing this video.
Who are honest and honorable, insightful, as well as knowledgeable, who have looked into sociology. We know that law enforcement is corrupt, and mental health professionals are typically corrupt and greedy. So let me just take you through some of the proofs I've shown and how ridiculous it is for people to still assume that I am wrong. Just absolutely inconceivable that you would have honest people who would jump to the conclusion that I am delusional.
This proves my point. They
instead of absolutely
experimenting,
correct.
trying to induce.
So first I will take you through Stockton, San Antonio,
in California,
drug in the food, and remember from the Dr. John Hall book, it is, guinea pigs. It was very commonly reported that
Air Force
people who are stalked, their food is drugged.
I have tons of those license
and these
plates.
are perks for the stalkers
post on my
doing
Facebook.
this on behalf of the special interest groups behind the government and the intelligence agencies. And in turn, it is mental health who are the main people designing this and overseeing it. Without further ado.
So the whole house smelled from gas. So immediately turned it off and opened up the doors. But I mean, that thing doesn't just turn on by itself. It had been running for a good length of time.
Or the time for Beth and a
She's not a troll. She's saying, don't think you're crazy. She's heard a lot of my videos and knows that I'm right. Shows you that there's people who see it my way who aren't accused of having mental disorders, who don't think I'm crazy.
Verbeth says all these happenings culminated in an assault. The 39-year-old believes someone drugged the food in her home and returned later to rape her.
I know something happened to me because a woman knows.
Now, some of you are going to sit there and say, well, what if she's wrong
This is about the guy getting gassed.
He filed a report and was briefly hospitalized with signs of sexual assault.
Now, a lot
Gassing and chemical fumes. Someone else I never met, accusing them of the same thing I've been accusing them of quite some time.
When they say that there's a signs of sexual assault, it's pretty definitive. Now, let me go on to
I don't
the
know
next
about the
one.
RFID chip, but the gassing and fumes is real.
ABC News, couple harassed with organized gang stalking noise harassment campaign. And who is doing it?
Who are these horn blowers? Not just people in the town, but people who work for the town. Firefighters, including some from the department John Clementi ran, and police. Here's one of Hubbard Township's finest, not serving, not protecting, just honking. It's enough to wake the dead. This hearse caught 10 times. And would you look at this? The horn on the bus goes, an education for Hubbard's next generation of horn blowers.
So, on record, group stalkers have been basically caught drugging people and raping them. Government workers, including law enforcement, have been caught on record harassing people and abusing their position. Is the political and social abuse of law enforcement and psychiatry.
Accusing me of being on a gay dating site when I'm not, trying to play me as gay.
You know, the military and all the other spiritual bottom feeders who have been caught on record doing this and who have tons of allegations. And I would estimate about 95%
this is not
of the
me.
allegations are absolutely
this
correct.
Proves it's not me because I have the option to OnePlus it, and I was on my MetLocal account
at
the time.
Before that,
Just as someone has made a fake account, I did not put that dip up implants part.
Fraud. Yes, there's people
See how far they're going?
who suffer disorders of some nature as a result, but no, psychiatry has no idea what the fuck they are talking about, nor do the greedy pharmaceutical companies have any reasonable treatment for any of this stuff. We're supposed to depend on these greedy scumbags, gang stalk people, and their own studies. When,
this person accusing me of stalking them, they're gang stalking me.
They almost always contradict the pharmaceutical company's studies. So anyway, so here's the next video.
Satanist.
Proof of gang stalker with witness.
Saying I'm gonna lose.
Military and intelligence agency pics.
That they're gonna get me.
Just a quick clip from the video. Start off with pictures of the government car. It's quite clear what it is.
So this is gonna probably come out sideways. I'll probably have to flip it.
They say they have my phone tapped, my house is bugged. Regardless how you look at it, this is group harassment. All these people aren't just coincidentally gay and atheists and so on and so forth. They've teamed up. And some of them are in law enforcement. We'll get to that in a minute. This person reporting to me that
before she said anything about it, being strange or anything like that. And she was like, yeah, I said, look at his license plate, it's a governor's license. Watch.
Someone imitated me on their Facebook page.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I almost fell for it. Oh my gosh, no, but you understand, he like went out of his way trying to talk to us. Did you notice that?
This guy acting like he's watching me, saying, touch your cock now, pretending that they're watching me. Because I'm talking about the government.
And then at the back of my head, I was thinking, how does he know you're not my boyfriend? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is he talking? You know, how does he know we're not your family?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Again, cowards not accepting my challenge, harassing me about my challenge without accepting it.
Were there children?
It's crazy.
This guy's saying I've been diagnosed as paranoid schizophrenic when he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. And then he has this whole, song and dance about what he believes is going on.
He was just trying to make friends. Like, he was telling me how, he was just trying to tell me about himself. Like,
someone appreciating me.
Like, oh, you're from around here? Where are you from?
Satanists.
And I told him Ethiopia. And then he's like,
commenting on my video.
Did you hear that? No, my God. When we first ordered, he said that.
I'll have to turn this one over.
This is fucking weird. And then...
What you're hearing in the background is a friend in the car with me noticing the gang stalking. This guy agrees the FBI uses street gangs to do the dirty work. He's not a gang stalker. He's actually, some of these are proofs from other people. And most of them are gang stalking. All of it proves gang stalking in one way or another.
Basically, oh my God, if I get a housing offer to LA anytime soon,
okay, so this guy magically claims that he found me from DH. What's the odds of you finding me on YouTube from my old date hookup account? I don't even go on anymore. And he's trying to say, oh, they think they broke you. I'd prove otherwise, trying to get me to go there to be harassed more.
You can watch the rest of the video for yourself. We go on to talk about what intelligence agency and so on and so forth. So the next video is on the James Jackson channel. All these clips are on this channel. Except for maybe the ABC one. I can't flip this over. If it's not, it's on the Robot channel.
I got tons of other stuff to go. Basically, that's a military license.
So this next one, gang stalking perps in her 20s. This is the first one. This is from October 3rd. Today's the 6th.
Well, you can kind of see it. It's basically a military placard.
Did you say anything about
you can see it there. It kind of says Navy. See that?
What did he say?
This guy's saying I'm very smart and he respects my point of view.
What did you say?
Listen to the background.
Did you say anything about I need to be in the psych ward or anything like that?
Did you say anything about what?
About me needing to be in the psych ward or anything like that?
Yes, I did.
See this?
Did he try to get you to help?
So it's good that they're stalking you. Every black
get me to the
person,
psych ward?
not in those words, needs a handler.
Basically.
So he asked you to help piss me off so that I go to the psych ward?
Alright, that's it for this folder.
Wow.
Next folder.
Wow. And so, after I send you the link to the other video where he's making fun of me or him or one of his friends, you're going to send me the pictures of the conversation, right?
Okay.
Alright,
Racist.
so they had
Racist
something on Instagram. You and somebody called me who claimed to be a Colombian person, and they said that there was an Instagram page also. Was there an Instagram page about me?
Another Luciferian.
So what was the purpose? Just to make fun of me?
Death to your family said.
And then you say that you think they took it down?
Satanic racist.
I didn't, but more.
Do you believe that the government is harassing me, stalking me, etc.?
Ragnarok is a pagan Satanist term. He's kind of accusing me of...
So both these people were women. One has known me a long time, and both of them didn't believe it at first.
Just a troll.
But then when they had an experience where a gang stalker, a government harasser, an organized stalker, contacted them.
That's it. Okay, that's it for that.
They
I got one more.
Believe me like that. You see how obvious it is for these people when the situation is described to them and they have one encounter. Imagine being the victim with multiple encounters daily.
Stalker.
So let me go to the last one. This is the Colombian, the person who claims to be Colombian. Who, you know, if you look on this channel, I think it was yesterday I posted on Tinder someone who looks exactly like her, and I'd be very surprised if it wasn't the same person in the pictures that's being used, that they used to catfish me with. In both the pictures she sent me, and I have screenshots.
I will not hear pleas for mercy. One of the gang stalkers says, we're not going to beg you.
I saw it. When I actually ironically went out to upload the interview.
I've seen this one before.
This interview I'm about to play clips from right now.
Well, at least you fucking admit it.
Okay, so admitting it.
And what makes you admit it now?
With the guise of being sarcastic.
What makes you fucking admit it now?
Now you have to go. You realize you fucked up.
Because you're a fucking gang stalker.
Oh, this is from today.
You did know.
So delete this video. You can tell it's from recently.
Okay, see how these people are liars?
It's from today. Delete this video on
they're
morning.
fucking with your head.
Yeah.
So you know that what's going on. You know, the victim, that is, knows what's going on. And when they try to go for help, nobody believes them unless they haven't experienced themselves. Even though we should give these people the benefit of the doubt after Assange and Snowden, and there's a bunch of others, names I forgot, of people who are whistleblowers reporting government surveillance and government harassment on record. Who's, you know, it's a story for another day about Obama and persecuting whistleblowers and prosecuting them and so on and so forth. So when you look at this objectively, it is impossible to come to the conclusion that there is anything wrong with me. You know, it is 100% that you come to the conclusion that I'm being persecuted for my political views and for my great propensity to impress those views upon other people, to get other people to see things the same way as I do. This is part of the reason why reason power does not really have power in society. Because you can reason with people, but the people in charge limit that power.
20 seconds.
I mean, to me, it's just like we said.
You were chosen because you're
fucking ugly. I mean, that's crazy. That doesn't bother you.
Get my views out too, so everyone knows. Well, I'm almost out of time. So before I can finish up, you know, if anything happens to me, you know what it's really about. My name is Chukwuemeka. Thank you.